Hey guys, it's Uruk back with another audio commentary. Today I bring you a special treat. It's a micro audio. So I'm going to basically be starting you guys off with some good habits on micro and show you guys what I do, and actually a little bit of what Saboshi does as well. As I was talking with him and he gave me some helpful hints and tips for micro. So would you please get the replay pause at the 2-minute mark? I don't really want to show you the 1 minute or even 15-second mark because there's not much related to micro in that first 2 minutes of the game. You can put your buildings in your control groups, but that's about it. So this game is Saboshi versus Hunter on Twisted Meadows, and we'll go with Saboshi's point of view, Fog of War off. Okay, so hopefully you guys are all there. Let's unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. So in this game, it's got a lot of hero kills in it. A lot of surrounds. It's a very interesting game micro-wise, and I'm actually quite surprised Saboshi did so well considering the item drops that Hunter gets. So make sure you look at those later on in the game. It's quite amazing actually. So Saboshi again opts for the peon scout, so he can creep those two camps quicker with those two wolves. Hunter is doing the exact same thing, although he isn't even sending a peon scout. I assume he sends a wolf scout later on. So both players are just going to be creeping right now. They got their control groups all ready and stuff. You want to do that the minute your units come out. And I usually rally my units to my hero. I have my my barracks set right on my Farseer. It's usually the best, unless they have raiders or something. It's probably hard for them to kill the units with just their Farseer and grunts. So Saboshi is after he creeps his camp, he's gonna go try to get some creep jacks or harass a little bit. He wants level 2 for the chain lightning, so he's going to get that, and then he's gonna scout the Knoll Overseer and Knoll Warden, and he doesn't see that anything's there, so he assumes he's creeping another one of those camps. He's gonna go check the one to the left, and he's going to find Hunter there. So as he sees Hunter's Farseer kind of vulnerable, anytime you see a Farseer which is out in the open like that, you want to go for it. And also those low hit point wolves you want to kill, which Saboshi does. So he sees the Farseer in the open here, so he's going to try to get that. Hunter does the exact same, as Saboshi's Farseer is kind of in the open. So Saboshi's going to be forced to run back. As you can see in his base, before he started harassing, he built a voodoo lounge. So make sure you do that. Micro is also macro is a very important part of micro, as you can have more units in the battle. Like right now, Saboshi's going to be able to heal his Farseer. So I was talking about removing your hero from your control group. Here, Saboshi has removed his hero from his control group, I assume, and is controlling it with F1, while he controls the rest of his control group, the grunts and the wolves, with 1. So to remove a unit from your control group, you just shift-click it, and then control 1 again to reform the control group. So he did that, and he also did that with the wolves. You're going to have to do that a lot with your wolves, as you're going to be running them or microing them as they have very low HP. So basically, in the beginning stages of the Orc versus Orc battles, you want to be going for the wolves as much as possible. There's some really nice EXP and they're low hit point units. Although if you do see a Farseer which is vulnerable and open, definitely go for that. Hero kill in the beginning of the game definitely has its advantages over killing some wolves, so go for the Farseer if it's open. Saboshi's going to be going with raiders this game. He wants some hero kills, I assume. So both players are going to creep a little bit. They don't want to engage again, as I don't know. They're both kind of close to level 3, and you don't want to be harassing all the time. The person that's always traveling to the other person's base and harassing, the other guy's going to have an advantage with hero levels. They're going to be able to creep more, and you're wasting time going to their base and trying to look for them and stuff like that. So both players get the Shadow Hunter second with Hex. Definitely the best choice on this map. You don't want to be going Healing Wave unless you buy a book at level 4 or something. But for this level, Hex is good. It's small, and it's easy to creep those the Forest Troll Warlord camps with Hexes. You can just hex the level 6 there. So Saboshi using hotkeys probably to buy the healing salves from his shop. Make sure you use hotkeys all the time. Even like wolves, use T, Chain Lightning, C, Hex, X. Make sure you use those hotkeys. So Saboshi's going to try to creep these camps as well. He notices he's not here, so he assumes Hunter's creeping the other camp. If you look at Hunter's hero, he has 2 Onks. He should have sold those right now. That's 800 gold. That's like 4 grunts. That's a huge advantage. So, like I was saying earlier, Saboshi tries to get a good position. Then he uses his Chain Lightning and Hex. He's going to kill this runner here, and is also forced to use a Speed Scroll. Don't be afraid to use a Speed Scroll if it's going to kill a hero, or try to kill a hero, or it's going to save a hero. So he does that. He also killed that runner there while hexing the other low hit point grunt to kill that. So he hexes that one, kills that off. Right now, he goes for the Shadow Hunter that's open. So he's going to try to kill that, keeping his hero, removing that from Control Group 1, and controlling that with F1. His Shadow Hunter here is going... No, actually, it's not going to die. My mistake. So, Hunter just wasted 400 gold with that Onk, and he wasted another 400 by Saboshi killing that Farseer, making good use of the... removing his hero from the control group so he can control it with F1 by itself. Here, he probably could have waited a little bit longer with that TP, maybe to get that Shadow Hunter. But he TP'd anyways, so Saboshi definitely had a great battle there. Making sure that when Hunter's heroes were vulnerable, he took the opportunity, and making sure to save his own heroes, removing them from the control group wisely and controlling it with F1. So make sure you do that. That's going to save you your hero a lot of the times, rather than keeping it in control group 1. Saboshi probably kept it in control group 1 during some of that battle, just because he didn't have enough time. He was probably dealing with other things during that battle, so he just kept on controlling it with F1. So, like I said earlier, that's the exact order you want to be doing your spells and stuff in. Position, hero spells, offensive micro, defensive micro. That's exactly what happened that battle, so there's a very good example for you guys. He was going to look for the creep jack here, but he didn't find it, so he can assume that Hunter's either in his base or creeping the Goblin Laboratory. Both would be places that Hunter would probably creep, so Saboshi had like a 1/2 chance of creep jacking. Now, even after that battle, Hunter still has an advantage hero-wise. He creeped 2 extra camps so far than Saboshi. He also got a Tome of EXP. So that kind of sucks for Saboshi. Even so, Saboshi has microed better so far. He's still at a disadvantage. So with that 50 food army, Saboshi's going to buy 2 scrolls and go and hit Hunter's base. He also gets some Kodos now, as with Hex. You can Kodos are quite effective. He just wants the 1 raider for, I guess, catching units like this and hero kills. So he sees Hunter in the back here. He's going to burn off his protection scroll and a speed scroll so he can try to get his Shadow Hunter to escape. He's not going to be able to, though. So this is not good, as his Shadow Hunter is dead. He's burning off his hero spells here, but he gets his Farseer surrounded. Not very good for Saboshi at all. Hunter making key use of those raiders and how his Saboshi's heroes were in a bad position. Now, Saboshi knows he can't win this battle, so he's going to focus down on Hunter's hero to either force a TP or give himself an advantage. He forces a TP, and now is going to run. Beforehand, if he would have ran, that Raider would have killed a lot of his army, so it was a very smart choice to try to surround that hero as he did. Now, Saboshi's going to have to buy back his Farseer here, as it's going to take a long time to revive 2 heroes from that altar, and he needs his heroes back. I mean, Hunter definitely has the hero advantage, and that's what's going to win him the game. But Saboshi definitely had the better micro in this game, killing those 2 heroes earlier on, with the 2 Onks wasting 800 gold, which is insanely good. Like I said earlier, make sure if you have Onks on your heroes, and they're especially low levels, sell the Onks. It's not worth the 400. It's worth the 400 gold rather than dying. You can just revive your hero from your altar if it's a low level. It won't take that long, so make sure you sell it for the gold. So make sure you use your base for your advantage here. Saboshi's going to try to get those burrows up, but he doesn't have a TP on his hero. Probably something he should have had last time as well, as he could have saved his Farseer, perhaps. So again, in a bad position here. He's going to have to move his other grunts to get his Farseer loose. Hunter making good use of his hero spells here and has a good position. So make sure you use your hero spells such as Hunter did there. Hunter's going to focus down on that Kodo as it was in the open. Saboshi gets a surround here on that hero which is open. So this game is basically over now for Saboshi. Even so, he did probably have the better micro that game. He did lose because of the items the heroes had. Not much he could have done. Hunter did get pretty lucky. I mean, he did get an advantage through hero levels, but Saboshi's micro, in my opinion, was better. So, basically, I'll go over the Orc versus Orc again. In a small battle, make sure that you don't leave your heroes open, and if you do, to take full advantage of that. Both players in this game took full advantage over the open heroes and using the Raiders to effectively surround and kill them, so make sure you do that. Also, if you're in a battle, try to get your grunts focusing on the Raiders and Kodos as best you can. Don't let your... If you see Kodos, like they have like 4 Kodos, and you have grunts, don't try to go for the heroes or anything. Kill the Kodos, because you don't... First of all, don't try to let your grunts get devoured by those Kodos, and you don't want to be focusing down the heroes when those Kodos are going to be devouring your grunts. You want to kill those Kodos as quickly as you can. So try to focus those down and snare them with your Raiders, and make sure that your grunts are attacking his Raiders as well, as the armor types kind of match up. Alrighty, so this basically concludes the Orc versus Orc micro. I'm going to be releasing the other 3 matchups for Orcs in different parts. 4 audios is a lot to do at one time, and I'm kind of busy right now, so I'll be releasing those later on. So this concludes this audio. I hope you guys learned something. Big thanks to Saboshi for his help and time. So if you guys ever see him around, say thank you. Anyways, see you later, guys. Bye.